After listening to this video from a woman from Gambia, I now notice that, will I say all the Nigerians are liars? Will I say, even including myself? Because this kind of truth cannot be told in Nigeria, not by any senator. No. Tinubu came, started, increasing and trying to fill up his bar, fill up his tank, fill up everywhere with money. Because of the money he shared during the selection. And people are, clapping for him. They will tell you, hey, Emilonko is our turn. Because probably they got some share of maybe 1 million naira or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. Therefore, they are applauding criminality. Now, listen. This is a woman in a Senate house in Gambia. I want to leave the video. I don't want to overflood it. Let's go there. After the video, I'll be right back.
And looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country. They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children. We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member. Honorable Speaker, I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family. Honorable Speaker, when I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need, because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets, going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the robing allowance, and all those for the representatives of the people. It is embarrassing for me to go back to my poor constituency and tell them that the meager resources of this country, I am paid that much at your expense. I took an oath, Honorable Speaker, to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. And even if I go to the Constitution, Honorable Speaker, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves. And increasing our salaries is deliberately enriching ourselves. And that is an embarrassment. I think as a National Assembly, we should not accept any salary increment. It was in this August Assembly that we sat and discussed the salaries of the ministers and denied them, even though they went behind our backs and increased it. That is their problem. We offered ourselves for service, Honorable Speaker. We were not appointed. We were elected and we offered ourselves, Honorable Speaker. And I think we should think of our people when we do the budget. I'm not allowing you to observe me. I don't have that time. When you are on your own feet, observe yourself, please.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Yeah, the truth is glaring. They are there to enrich themselves. They will tell you they are representing their constituents. Tell me what Ekweremadu did for Igbos for how many years in the Senate. All he did was to enrich himself, buy land, buy houses. Now he's stripped of all those things. He has none. He has none. Even the organ trafficking, whatever he signed, is what hunted him down. There is God. He will be there. He will pay dearly for what he has done to humanity. Not only him, all the senators, Ojuzokano, Rocha Sokorocha, Hope Uzodinma, his own is even the worst. His own mission now is to Islamize Igbo land very fast, faster than the enemies could do that. And you're telling me Uzodinma is supposed to live there the next day? Uzodinma, the ground upon which you stand is supposed to open so that you'll be swallowed up. Will I come to Yoruba land? I mean, all the senators. How many of them have rejected increment of salary? What is their work in the Senate? How many of them have done community work, like, trying to mend the roads and all this, trying to ameliorate the problems of the people? They don't do that. All they do is to read written notes. They tell you we are senators. They will read pages of written notes. They will now be signing, oh, we need to increase our salary. We need to increase our wages. That is it. This woman has opened all of you. You may be thinking, oh, this one did not happen in Nigeria. It is happening in all the Senate houses in Africa. Yes, you are one. One dark people, one useless-minded people, criminals all over, in the name of representatives of the people. You are representing yourself, mind you. This African mentality is a general issue. You can say this one is coming from Gambia. I know this video will go viral for many years. It will continue to go round. If you're just meeting it, keep pushing it. It must go round. People must hear that someone somewhere has rejected the increment of salary in Senate House. Said it's a taboo. Enriching yourself and you say you're representing your people. Are you not a criminal? Are you not a liar? Not to talk about what is happening in Nigeria. That one is a no-go area. Fulani people, all of them illiterates. They are filing up in the Senate. If these men and women in the Senate and other governments parastatals, if they are serious, if they're sincere to themselves, are we supposed to have bad roads? Are we? From all the streets in Nigeria, is it supposed to be horrible and a gory sight? Is it supposed to be so? No is the answer. That means they are not real. They are rich by or from your own resources. And they are calling you fools because you have not got to where they got to. And each day, they have new senators just to teach them the same way they do things. Yes, they are status quo. They are not dropping it. And they are not doing well. No improvement of any sort. And you tell me you are running a country? No way. Nigeria is a company. Get it right. And let's divide Nigeria now.